poppin', everybody? It's your boy Lyons, and this is TSK The Smoking Knick. I got my boy Shy
Yo,
Legacy,
yo,
my
yo.
nigga
What's
Easy
good, y'all? What's good,
Jesus.
everybody?
What's good, people?
Yo, what's poppin'? And we're gonna get into it. You feel me? I think first thing we should talk about is how y'all feel about that Knicks victory yesterday, man. Did y'all watch the whole game? I
Yeah, I
didn't watch
watched
the
that
whole
thing
game.
from start to finish.
All right.
I
How do you
watched it
feel?
about 3 times that night.
Three? Oh, you watched the replays.
That was a
Yeah, I was
pretty.
doing film. I do film after the games. Like, I don't go home. I stay in
This
the gym and I go over the tapes. You know what I mean?
this nigga.
Nigga,
Real shit.
So
the
give me an
scouting.
analysis. Hold on. So coach, give me an analysis.
I mean, it looked a little shaky. The flow wasn't there. It was a funny type of rhythm. You know what I mean? But we started pulling it together because of really because of Randall. You know what I mean? He just like woke up out of nowhere and just started going stupid. You know what I mean?
Was it Randall just by
And
himself?
I mean, he had teammates there, but I mean, a lot of people were shitting it up. I ain't gonna say no names, but you know, yo, all you gotta do is look at the stats. You know what I
Yo,
mean?
that
It'll
shit
show you
funny,
who
yo. I
was,
mean, he had
you know,
teammates there. That's
they was there,
funny.
but
Yeah,
you know,
they was there.
they
Other
was
people.
there, but they wasn't there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know. They was there, but they wasn't
Nah, it
there.
was a good game. Randall had like 16 points in the third quarter. He showed up. We needed him that
He
night. We
went
needed
off,
him in
man.
the preseason, but that's a good sign of things to
It don't
come.
matter. It don't matter. We got a coach that take every game serious. So,
Fact,
you
bro.
know, they would have still got barked on. If they'd have lost that game, Tibbs would have been in there barking on them like that was the playoffs, man. Like,
He
That
we
was,
should.
it
only
was a
got four
good showing.
preseason games. You got to
Like,
take these games serious.
But I like the game on Saturday better. I like that game on Saturday. They was doing their thing on Saturday. Against who they was playing against? The Wizards.
nah,
Yeah, the
I ain't gonna
Wizards.
lie. Nah, the out of all three preseason games, the one that excited me the most was the first one.
Nah, the second one. Not me, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
let you
because
do this.
we was happy to see them back. You know what I'm saying? And they actually like, I don't know, everything was in sync, and that was
Yeah.
really it was the Kimber vibe, really. You
It
know what I
was
mean?
the
For
Kemba
me,
vibe. It was like he was
it was the
dishing,
Kimber vibe.
IQ came
Everything was
out,
just
he was
clicking. Yeah.
dishing, fucking D Rose came out, he was dishing. I'm like, yo, we got
Mm-hmm.
guys that can handle. Yes.
Exactly.
I'm like, I'm gonna be killing in
Exactly.
2K, nigga.
Good way to look at it.
I'm a weird ass nigga like that. I'm like, I'm gonna bust your ass when I play you in 2K because I'm nice. Nigga, yes.
And
Yes.
I bought the
Yeah,
That's
real
the
season
shit
first
pass
thing
though.
I think. That's the
I got
first thing I
both
think.
versions.
Like, even though the Giants is hurting shit right now, oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to switch to that, but I'm gonna say they got a nice little roster. So Madden, here I come.
Are you
But to
talking about
switch
the
it back to
Giants?
the Knicks, no, I just was saying for the game, I'm gonna get it soon.
The Knicks is
But
deep, man. I text you that the other
we
day.
mad deep, son.
Yeah, they deep, man.
Who
Grimes
making
came
the
off the
final?
bench, hit a couple threes.
I got a good question for you, and I'm gonna start with you, Easy, and keep it short and sweet, my G.
No doubt.
You like
Got
that?
you.
You like that Sims kid?
Jericho or the other dude?
The other
It's
dude,
two
Amir.
Sims on the team.
Amir.
Amir. He's
He
talking
looks
about
solid.
Amir.
I think
Amir.
he's a good role player. We need those type of players on the bench that could do things, could play D because he was playing hard D yesterday too. So I like him.
So you think he's gonna make the final cut?
I don't know, but it's a lot of like I said, we deep. So I don't know about all. I don't know if he can make the final cut.
Why you think Jericho
Yeah, they
Sims ain't
just
play
cut Bacon
yesterday?
today.
Of course, we
I'm
knew he
not.
was gonna get cut.
Yeah, we knew that.
You
But
ain't getting
yeah,
no
That's an
Jericho
props to
Sims
say
open
he's
is.
gonna
roster
play.
spot.
Well, then he might be able to
Hold
fill out. He's a solid player though. He looks solid to me. He's not a scorer, but he do the dirty work. He could be one of those type of players.
Matter of fact, I mean, what's his contract?
I
He
don't
he
know,
was a,
bro.
he was a 2-way
He
because
is a
because that might be the reason why they cut Bacon
he probably got an
How many?
invitation.
Hold
because
on,
they
hold on.
they just
How many? Yo, Sean, how many players do we have on our roster at this particular moment? Do I need to look it up?
Yeah, I'm not even sure how many we got on our roster,
Let me look.
but I know they made that decision today, and we just played yesterday, so that might have had something to do with the decision. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we gonna
Probably.
cut this dude.
Yeah, he's not
So
playing. Not getting no bird.
Listen, you get to have a couple reserve
that might
spots too
have
because of
something
the
to do with
COVID
it.
shit. You change the rules, so they probably keep him on the roster. You know what I'm saying there was an invite. I'll keep him on the roster. Keep him on the reserve if anything, and then if it's the need open up, he could definitely step in and fill that need. He like he played the power forward and he could play the wing position too. So yeah, I keep him around rather than let another team get him.
I was real happy with once again, man, Taj, man.
Yes,
Nah, Taj
I'm
hoops.
telling you, man, he on
Taj
my
hoops.
team.
Taj was
This
showing
nigga,
out,
you
yo.
know what this nigga said last night to me, Shy? Taj gonna get the
Stuff.
MIP. He said Taj gonna get the MIP next year.
Gonna
Get
get
the
the
what?
MIP,
Oh, the
man.
most improved.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
like, you tweaking.
I'm serious though, yo.
I mean,
The way he showed
It's based on consistency,
I
and he too
mean,
old for that consistency, bro.
if
I
he can
mean, I
consistently
can't
bring
put
that
nothing
every
past
game
him, but
this season, yeah.
what I want to say to Mr. RJ over here is, how you gonna put Taj over RJ?
This nigga funny. This
I
nigga
need to
gets
do it.
straight to it,
I'm
Actually,
just
dog. This
saying.
nigga gets straight to
I
it,
just,
bro.
I mean,
RJ said
you
that's what
said he said that. You know what I
mental.
mean?
He's
This
showing
nigga is
So
straight
you saying that
to it.
a 36-year-old man is gonna get most improved player, but
I'm
RJ,
just saying, man.
aka Jesus Shuttleworth, he not gonna get it.
That nigga is not
No,
Jesus
no.
Shuttlesworth,
Because
bro.
honestly,
Hell no.
we need RJ to get that role if we really like talking about
Oh,
going forward.
MIP, he already good. How you gonna win an MIP if he good already?
Nah, he not that good.
What you mean he
He,
already good?
Nigga, he's
Huh?
good already, man. Like, you
nah, I
see,
see. He still got the
He's all
same.
right.
I ain't
the
gonna
nigga
lie.
You
They,
don't think that he need to improve,
projecting
yo,
him to
bro.
average
I ain't gonna lie.
over 20 points. Like, come on, man. You ain't gonna get no MIP for that.
bruh?
He still got the same
I'm not
problem he had
impressed.
last year. He still got the
I
same
still
problem.
see it, and I'm like, oh,
Still
okay.
got the same problem he
Yo,
had last
we
year.
had diehard,
If he drives to the
Knicks
basket,
fan.
Them,
he get
Every time
blocked.
RJ Barrett shoot, this nigga hope he Knicks.
nah, them
I ain't gonna
mechanics,
lie.
Miss this.
them mechanics kind of look the same to me.
I ain't
Nigga
gonna
hope he
lie, bro.
miss. Get the fuck out of
His
here,
layup
man.
kind.
He's good, though. RJ
His,
is good. What are you talking
nah,
about?
hold on. E, listen.
Y'all still slandering
E,
him.
listen, bro.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
layup package kind of slow, bro.
Yeah, he probably, but he's still young. You
His
know,
mechanics is slow.
everybody was at one point.
His layup package kind of slow, bro. Like I'm talking to a nigga that gotta
Nigga,
always go up on big dudes, right? And I'm not saying
James
I'm not no
Harden's
NBA player, but
package
you
was
gotta
slow.
go up. You gotta go up hard, quick, and fast. He be
At
getting
least he making
blocked
an
a lot,
attempt.
bro.
A lot
He
of
get
niggas be
blocked a
scared
Yeah,
to
he
do
got
that.
his
lot.
shit.
A lot of
That
niggas be
means he
scared
going
to
up
do
too
that.
slow.
Doing it though. That's what I see. Y'all see, oh, he's
Yeah, I don't
slow.
see no burst
He's
in
getting
his.
the attempt. He's doing that. He's not letting it stop him. He's going for his. He's saying, I'm gonna get my numbers no matter what. And I'm gonna help this team no matter what. They said it, I think it was the night or the night
Dog,
before. They were saying RJ
he
Barrett
shitted it up last night. Let's
was
be real.
carrying a scoring punch last year. Now he don't have to carry the
RJ
scoring punch.
Barrett was looking like doodle on a stick last night.
Nigga, RJ Barrett had like 6 assists. He was doing his job, man. He started that run that
Yeah,
Julius
he had
Randle.
66.
15 point, he started that. That was RJ
Listen,
right there, man.
the
Stop hating
RJ
on the
that
man.
y'all gloating about is a dynamic scorer moving forward, because that's what y'all putting him as. Y'all putting him in
Now
all
I'm
these
talking about.
superstar conversations and all
Nah,
that. So I need to see it. You know what I mean? And I see
a
the
star
same old
RJ
mechanics.
for me. A star is good enough for me. He ain't got to be a superstar yet. That's coming in the future.
I don't think RJ's a star
Is
yet.
he a star right now?
Not at all.
I be, wow, that's a great question, bro. That's a hard
That's a
question to
great.
answer.
By you
That's
saying
a
that he don't need that most improved award, you already got him labeled as some type of
We
star,
ain't gonna
all
give that
star.
award out. When I was talking about Taj, I'm saying that as like a little joke on the side because he's 30-some years old. He's like in
Yo,
his 13th
RJ.
year.
Yo, just to be clear,
Hold on.
RJ is a good player though.
Let me finish
Well
He's
my
a good
thought.
rounded.
player. The NBA is filled with good players. It's a bunch of good players in the NBA. For the talk that I hear about RJ, I need to see him being on those levels of that tier where those guys live at. You know what I'm saying? Where
People
those
talk
elite type
about
of
that because we
dudes
don't want to hear the
stay at.
slander.
You know what I
Like, yo,
mean?
this is a solid player we got on our roster, finally,
You
in a
said
long
what?
time. Knicks fans slandering him. Like, what's going on? What you really want?
Ain't nobody slandering them. I'm just not
We
overrating
didn't
them like
slander.
you do.
What you mean? Hold on. We slandered him.
Yes, you're slandering him.
How the fuck did we
Because
slander
we
him?
not overrating them is slander.
No, you talking about RJ can't go up, can't do this. And
No, I said
I
no. Hold on. Let me address
Parts
that.
from his game.
Yo,
Fact
hold
the
on.
fact that he's actually taking
This
them
dude is
shots.
so emotional over
Hold
RJ,
on. No,
yo.
fuck that.
Nah, nigga, nah,
Yo,
you just
to be,
call me Mr.
yo,
Andre. I gotta represent
yo,
it.
E,
You know what I'm
What type of
saying?
eyes are you looking at the game
I
with?
gotta represent,
E,
nigga. You
E,
call me
E,
Mr.
E.
Andre.
To be specific, I said RJ has the same problem I noticed last year. He drives to the basket a lot, and he gets blocked a lot. Right?
But let me ask
Right
you
or
this
wrong?
though. Does that say anything about the player that's trying to? What does that say to you that he's trying to attempt them shots and he has the ability to
You
attempt
don't
those
get
shots?
no award for trying, bro. This the NBA, man. We not here to see nobody try. We want to see these dudes be
A lot of
who
other
y'all
players
say
are
they are.
not doing that. A lot of
This
other
ain't the
a lot of
Special
good
Olympics,
players that
man.
you see is not doing that. He's doing it. He's making an attempt. He's saying, all right, I'm not going to settle for this 3-pointer like a lot of other players in the NBA. He's saying, you know what? I'm going to try to get the ball in the lane. I'm going to try to draw the
Yo,
defense.
I'm
Hey,
just
stop
saying.
it, man. Just
Yeah.
stop, man. Just
What
stop.
about,
Just
you know,
stop.
the problem is you don't know
Just
basketball.
stop.
You just know one thing. You got tunnel vision. You got to look past that tunnel. You got to open your
Who don't
eyes.
know basketball?
Fuck no.
You don't know basketball.
Who?
Both of y'all
Bruh,
niggas. You don't know
you high
basketball.
or something.
I don't know. I'm about
You
to
on some
smoke
K2
you
or
right
something, bro, because
now. Listen, man. Listen. It
yeah,
don't even
leave that
matter.
K2 alone,
Honestly,
man.
because
Basketball. We
you
don't
got
know
tunnel vision. You know
basketball.
what I'm saying? Tunnel
What you want
vision.
to talk? What you want to
Tunnel
talk?
vision.
Tunnel
That's what
vision.
you
Leave
guys
that
got. You
K2
don't
alone,
see the
man.
outside. You just follow the ball. You know what I'm saying? You follow the ball.
No, never.
You know what I'm saying? Look at you ever watch a game and look and see what kind of defense they set up in? Just for the fuck of it. You know what I'm saying?
Of course I do.
Just look, just for the I mean, that's not the name of the game to look and see what the defense is set up, but you want to see how the defense is
That's how
set up
you.
sometimes.
That's a little bit of over analyzing, but it's fine.
I'm just saying. You ever watch the way the defense is set up?
If you think I don't know basketball,
You
you're
ever
a
see
fool.
how the dude get the ball, and he drive, and you see the defense they in, how the defense, everybody on the defense, they turn their eyes and they watching that player, and they slowly start creeping in, and
I
then
get it.
passing lanes
You're talking
open up.
about like a zone.
Well, it could be a zone, it could be anything. The fact of the matter is, if a guy takes the ball and starts
That
driving the ball, the
particular
rest of the
play you was
defensive
expressing
they're watching
sound
the
like
player with
a
the
zone
ball.
play because
That
a
opens up
man
passing lanes. So
right
now,
and
if RJ was giving some assists last night, he was doing that. He was noticing the passing lanes, and he was like, "Oh, I could get this out." And that's with any player. If any player has a game where they could bring it to the rack, eventually he'll say, "All right, I'm gonna take this shot, or I'm gonna just kick it out." You know what I'm saying? That's what James Harden do. At first, he wasn't skilled. His skill wasn't sharpened. It took him time. He knew, said, listen, I got a jumper, but I need to broaden my game. I need to get to the lane, and I need to draw the defense in because that's going to get my teammates better shots. And
but
that's what he's doing.
RJ ain't got that jumper. He thinks he's a driver.
Look what Westbrook is doing. Westbrook can't shoot. What Westbrook do? Westbrook get the ball, he drive, bring the fucking defense in, and kick it off to the dude that's under the basket.
He go to the rack hard.
Exactly.
Don't even compare that. He goes to that rack like that rack. You know what I mean? Owe him some money or something. Like
but
he pressed the rack. You know what I mean?
They don't respect the shot. Do they ever guard him when he's shooting the ball? No, they don't respect that. So he put pressure on the defense.
That's cool.
Bring that pressure. That's what I'm talking about. One thing about you can say one thing he's not efficient about Russell Westbrook.
I think you starting to backpedal, E, because the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, like I see the same mechanics, is because you was the main person on the front line just before the preseason started. Yeah. Oh, RJ is going to take his game up a couple of notches. I see him going to the next level. Yep. So now we saying by analyzing these preseason games, we don't see where he tweaked his game to go to the next level. That's all that's being said. You know what I mean?
And now,
Like we still want to
and now
see
you saying,
what he worked on that's pushing him
and
to the
now
next level.
literally what you
Now you
just
saying
said.
he don't have to go to the next level.
I didn't say
Exactly.
that, nigga. I said
You
I want to
just
see
said that.
more
Yes, you
efficient
is.
RJ.
Literally just said
No, I'm
that.
telling you exactly. I want to see a better efficient RJ. I said this last week, and I
Come
remember
on
saying this.
now.
You always calling me about
I
my
guess we
shit. I
don't got
said,
that on record
and I
neither,
did
right?
say, I
We
said
ain't
I
got
would like to
that
see a
record
more
neither.
efficient RJ. I could
Come
see
on,
RJ
E, man.
averaging 17 to 20 points, but if his efficiency, his shooting percentage is higher, then I'm cool with that. I said the same thing about Julius Randle. I said
Well,
Julius Randle might not even average 24 points this season. It takes that. But if his efficiency is high, he's shooting a better percentage, that's good enough for me because that's going to make the team better. You know what I'm saying?
oh, Randall
That's
gonna
what I'm
average
saying.
that. That ain't no problem.
See,
Randall
the
gonna
thing
average
is,
that. That ain't no problem. See,
I
my
think
thing is, how is
I think
RJ
he's
gonna
actually.
average what he's averaging?
I think.
RJ
I
Go
think.
averaging
ahead,
17
Smoke.
points a game. He ain't no slouch.
No, hold on, chill. E. I think
Yeah.
Randall actually is going to average like 25 this year again.
I can see that
I
with
just
no
want more
problem.
efficient. I just want the efficiency because the efficiency
If he
makes
don't
the team
go,
better.
if he goes up to 30, I'll be surprised. But I can see him averaging. You know what I mean? My one problem with Randall is how nonchalant he be being. You know what I mean? If he stopped that nonchalant shit and just be aggressive all the time, niggas can't stop him. You know what I mean?
Nah, but that's that's how he paced himself though.
Yeah,
that's how he let his shots kind of come to him by pacing it.
he
You know what
got
I mean? He
yeah,
know
he
when to
got
turn
let
it up
shots
and
come
turn
to
it
him.
down. You know what I mean?
That's why I was
No,
so
you're
big
right.
on him getting a point guard this year because
Because
he got
that's
to
when
let
a
his
lot of
shots
his
come to
assists
him.
come into play. Because he's trying to read everything that's going on. You know what I mean?
But
That's why he led our team in assists.
I think this year gonna be so smooth for my boy, bro. I'm so happy for my nigga. He really got ballers.
Because they can't
Yeah.
pay attention to him. That's what I like. They can't
My
focus in like
nigga got
Atlanta focused in on him
ballers.
in the playoffs. He got other outlets. He could go to Kimba. He gonna let Kimba hold the ball. And Kimba, that's why I love the addition of Evan Fournier because Evan Fournier gonna be running side to side. Somebody got to stick with him. That's gonna be better for Julius Randle. They can't double Julius Randle now because they got to keep track of that deep threat in Evan Fournier. So I like that.
For sure. Let me plug my
I love.
computer.
No, I like the game. I like the spacing. I like the depth we got because we just don't have Evan Fournier. We got more players than that. We just don't have RJ Barrett. We got more players. The thing about Tibbs, he like to play his teams a lot of minutes. So this is going to be kind of an adjustment to see how he split up this rotation because we deep. But I'm saying I don't really I want to see him average 24, 25, but I rather would see the efficiency go up too because that's going to make our team better. You know, I say
Bro,
what I say about
I ain't gonna
my nigga.
lie, bro. This the best the Knicks. We look better than when we had Carmelo, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like we had Carmelo,
Yeah,
JR,
because it's
and
more of
that
a
was it.
complete team.
Like we got a real team. Like we got centers, we got power forwards, we got small forwards.
Right.
Like they interchangeable. You could play Burke at shooting guard or small forward, right? You could play
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Knox when you need him, sparingly, right? You could play
Yeah.
fucking nigga D Rose at point guard or shooting guard because his handle's so good, he gonna break anybody down and get to the rim anytime he wants to for real. Bang, that's a fact. Now we got Kemba Walker, nigga. That they want to always talk harp on bullshit, but his knees is fine. You see now he was breaking niggas down and dishing.
I hate that shit.
Nigga, they always want to, oh, knees,
Every time
knees,
about the
knees.
nigga
Come on,
knees.
bro. When your knees is good, you're good, bro. Like, come on. I mean, they just want to harp so they can late. It's late. The labels is what they think defines you, so they can control your career. You feel me?
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's why we
hold
got
on for
all
a
the
second, bro.
labels.
My shit fucking up.
If you take care of yourself well enough and good enough, bro, you will last as long as you want to last. As long as you want to put the work in. Don't let these people label you to stop you from doing what you think you should be doing, whatever that may be. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I hear y'all better now. My shit was fucked up.
Yeah, you sound better too, my boy.
Yeah, man. I
Yeah,
did the right
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I'm just saying though, know what I mean? The Knicks look really, really good, bro. I'm really excited. Know what I mean? I'm about to go cop 2K in a minute and bust some
Nigga, you
ass.
late.
I ain't I've been late, bro.
You late
You
to the
know,
party.
I ain't late to the party because Nigga, I've been trying to get my PS5 since last year. Nigga, I still ain't got one.
They probably gonna put some more. I'm trying to find my damn lighter, man.
But I'm only getting that shit. I think I might get mad. I'm gonna get both. I'm gonna get Madden and I'm gonna get 2K. But I don't really like getting that shit every year, man. That shit is it's repetitive and it don't make sense. You know what I mean?
I ain't get mad, and I ain't gonna get mad, and I don't really be feeling that shit. To be honest.
You trash, nigga. That's what you meant to say.
I don't get mad. I get
You
mad
trash, nigga. That's what you meant to say.
Around at the end of the season.
You trash in 2K too.
I don't fuck with Madden, bro.
No, but you trash in 2K too, nigga. I bust your ass.
Nigga, you talking about you got. I'm playing you on a dollar connection.
Well, here this go. Here this nigga go, Shy. Hear this cap, my nigga?
Like, bro, talk about I could do myself play. I ain't have no ball dribble.
I was spanking this nigga, bro, and he gonna talk about stay over there and get out.
Come here. Ain't have no ball, man. It was invisible. How am I supposed to play? I'm not used to that shit. But yeah, man, let's keep talking about the Knicks, man. I'm saying we was looking good on Saturday, man. That's the first time I saw the Knicks roster like that. I did see a little bit of the 90s, but since like the 90s, I mean, they was hitting threes. Everything was going. I've never seen the Knicks like that. Maybe for a game or two in the season, but I've never seen the Knicks like that. A real team, a real basketball team. That was shocking to me. I was smiling, bro. I texted that shit to you. I was like, yo, I'm smiling.
Bro, yo, who'd you pick? I picked the Knicks, and I was dog walking him.
I might have to switch my prediction after what I saw on Saturday. They can present this every week.
I picked the Knicks, and I was dog walking him, bro. And he got mad because the connection messed up, right? But I was up by like dub, right? I was whooping his tail. Know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, bro, I won.
I ain't talking about that no more. That game was fixed.
Look, you mad because you ain't want to share your connection again. Because I don't even gotta play it. I just know this shit you said to me. I don't know basketball. I'll play 2K and dog walk you every time.
Nigga, I know you know ball.
Why you say we didn't know ball then?
Because it's elements of the game that y'all don't factor in. When y'all come with y'all.
No. I don't think that's true. I think if you're gonna do something, you should be trying to improve at that thing you're doing, right? I'm not just gonna go up with the same move 7 times knowing somebody's gonna block me, right? So if I go up with it twice and I thought I could get it off, boom. The 3rd time, I'm gonna make him think I'm doing that shit again and do something different.
All right. Well, he's not leading the team in shots. From what I see, at least, he's not leading the team.
I just want to see better IQ. I'm just.
You know what I'm saying? It's called nitpicking a bit.
I'm not. Come on, bro.
Like, we can come to a conclusion, just a bit.
I think you're not being. I think you're not being critical enough.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't look at his assist to turnover ratio, so I'll be lying if I say that. But you take a look at that.
I don't think you're being critical.
You ain't gotta
because you know how I know you're not being critical enough, because when the announcers on the announcers on the game say he drives a lot and he gets blocked a lot.
He does.
That's not an assessment I've only made from my own eyes. That's an assessment somebody else seen and they made on their own.
But I sum it up all in one. I said he needs to learn how to finish better. I sum it up in all of that. You know what I'm saying?
But that's my fucking point. So we can't if we being fucking critical, my nigga, then like you can't drive 7 times knowing you're gonna get blocked 4 of them. No, you gotta do something different.
That shows me promise.
That's not good enough.
Yeah. Hey, you gonna get somebody put on the bench with your mentality, man.
And we're a team.
You act like just being in the game is good enough.
You gonna get somebody subbed out.
You gonna get somebody career ended, nigga. Career ended. Your career. You thought just showing up was good enough. Showing up ain't good enough, bro.
17 points, 40% from the 3-point line.
Let me ask you a question, E. Are you for participation? Are you for participation awards?
Say that again.
Are you for participation awards?
Nah,
Of course he is.
nah.
I,
You asked me a question, I answered it.
That's everything
I,
you saying.
What you want me to
'cause-
say? That's the question.
no. I just asked you a
What would
question. Are
you
you
rather
for
I say?
participation
Excuse me. What would
awards?
you rather I say?
No, I wouldn't rather you say anything. I asked you a question. You answered it truthfully to the best of your ability, and that's what I would
Right.
expect you to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I would, if Shaw wants to question that, that's his right.
That's not.
But
Nah, I'm just asking just
no,
because
I get what you're
it seems like
saying.
nobody want to answer these questions in the Nick universe. Everybody making these excuses, and it's still premature because the season ain't start yet. But
Facts.
from the little bit that you see, do you see any tweaks and changes in certain people games that will have them be what you already claimed them to be in the off season? Like, oh, he's gonna be X, Y, and Z. Then this new season coming, he's gonna be. You have to see little things that will lead you to believe that. You know what I
Yo,
mean? And all
You
I'm
know what?
saying is, I kind of see some of the same shit.
I'll give RJ this, right. The one thing I did see that I liked is his defensive intensity has improved.
And I've
Right.
been saying that forever. He shows.
Right, it did.
Come on, bro. Can I speak before you
I just want
go
to comment.
hard, my nigga? God damn, relax. We know you love him, nigga. Relax. We
Bro,
know
my
you
bad.
love him.
Hold me out, bro. Come on, my bad, bro.
I ain't helping you out, nigga. I'm being objective, nigga.
Sorry, nigga. I'm sorry, nigga. Come on,
Look,
continue.
nigga. This nigga said he loves and always has excuses when it comes to RJ.
Who that? My brother,
Oh.
Nice. Yo, Nice. What up? Pull up, Nice. Pull up, my brother. We need you.
That's funny.
We need your mediation.
Always.
The mediation
I
problems.
love my bro, Nice, man. Nice is a
for
good
sure.
dude, man.
Nah, he
The
is.
problems,
Oh, God.
nice.
Nah, bruh. To be honest, I like this defensive intensity. I was watching the games. Now, I
Right.
mean, the first two games, I was like, yo, this nigga RJ, his defense different. He really learned how to play defense. Because I'm a nigga that, like, I was never, like, the tallest kid or, you know what I mean?
Yo, send him the link, Smoke.
You feel me?
Not to cut you off. Send him the link.
How you
Why
good?
Leonard?
Know what I mean? But defense is
What you
know what I
said,
mean?
Smoke? I ain't hear you.
No, I was
Say
like, I
that
was
back,
never,
Smoke.
me personally, I was never like tall. And I'm not comparing myself to basketball players. What I'm saying is when I played basketball, the thing that taught me how to learn how to play it, what made me love it, you know what I mean, is because I didn't have a lot of skills at first, but I was very athletic. I could run fast, I could jump high, bullshit, you know what I mean? And
Right.
I learned how to play
So you had to
defense.
use what you got to get what you want.
Exactly. I learned off my defense how to be skilled to the point to where now I can shoot and do all the things that I couldn't do. You know what I mean? But I taught myself how to do all these things. You know what I mean? So hold on, let me send this nigga the link real quick. I'm
You know what's
sorry.
crazy? Back then I was a slasher. Now I'm a fucking spot shooter. I ain't gonna run in nowhere. I'm just shooting the ball wherever I get it. 3-and-D nigga.
Yeah. You try. I would dog walk
See
you
my
when
hands
it comes to
going.
basketball. I would dog walk you in 2K like I would do you in basketball in real life.
What do you want, bro? What do you want?
I'm still, yo, bro.
Yo, E, you sound muffled, bro.
Your problem. You know what your
I
problem
can't
is?
hear
That's
E.
not me.
You don't stay limber, my boy. I touch my toes. I touch the ground every day. When I wake up in the morning, I make sure
Yo, I be
I still
working
got
out,
my.
bro. Remember I told
still
you?
got
You saw
my.
me at the park. Remember I was at the park, nigga. I be working
Right.
out, nigga. I'm getting my shit. I'm getting myself right.
What you running
You
a
saw me, nigga. I was talking to you.
What you running a 6'7" 40?
No, I don't know. I don't keep track. I just go out here and there. It's still, when it gets cold, I probably just slow down. It's still a little well. It was like 80, it was like 79 today, I think. That's like amazing for this time of the year. Yo, shit's crazy. Sun was all, the sky was blue. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, how's everybody doing over here, player?
What's good,
Yo,
bro?
Nice. What
I
up,
can't say your
man?
name because he got the
Ain't nothing, man.
What's up,
You gotta
man?
take that.
I was even hearing you guys, and I'm telling you, E, like, how can you tell how can you tell my
It's
boy just
original.
like that, like, oh, they don't even know basketball player just
That's
because
original
Yeah,
they
you
content.
heard that?
they're yeah, I heard that. I'm like, just because your opinion is different than others, that makes you a person that is discredited just because, let's say, your their opinion doesn't align with yours. It doesn't make no sense, bro. It's just
That's
it
real
just mean
shit,
that we
though.
just nah, bro. You bashed them. You just because
Nah,
their opinion
Yeah, he
didn't.
said I don't know
yo,
nothing about
take it,
basketball.
Shot.
Yeah, bro.
All because I said, all
You
because
take
I
it.
said, I don't see RJ mechanics being no different than they was. Like so
Like
far, it
literally,
looked like the same mechanics. You know what I mean?
My
bro.
bad. I
The
didn't know
excuse,
I was wilding like that. My
but
bad.
nah,
Yeah.
you good. But the excuse that you gave
Yeah,
for
it's all
RJ
good.
is the
E.
same. Is the same excuse that I forgot that dude's name, but he always vouched for Kevin, and he says he's always in the position of getting rebounds. He just don't get it. Like, bro, come on, bro. You can't say stuff like that, bro. Like, at the end of the day, you got to make choices. You got to make a decision. You got to take that decision. All right, if I'm going down, who is guarding me, and if there's potential that I may get a block or somebody made hinder my shots from going in, I would just rather pass. Just like that, it will not make him look that bad.
Not at all. But are you saying keep him on the floor, and when you get the ball to him, he's just gonna pass it every time? Nah.
No,
Or
no,
just
because I actually want to see him aggressive. But if you get to the position, bro, that you have like somebody in front of you, bro, that is like either 4 or 5 inches even bigger than you, and the
right,
probability is even much higher for you to not make the shot. Might as well just pass,
right,
bro. There's other people that the main reason we got Fournier and we got what is it, Kemba, is to open up the space. So
right.
if you don't, let's say, have that in your benefit, it's like, what are we reverting back? Are we reverting back to the Knicks from last year? Like, we got to keep them
Yeah,
moving forward, bro. We cannot keep on
right.
let's say, making the same excuse or doing the same thing. It's like we never gonna be growing.
Word.
Yeah, I hear you. I agree with you totally, though. But the thing is, if he was like in his he was like in his fourth or fifth year, and he was playing the way he was playing, then I come to the
It,
conclusion
it
like
it it doesn't
he ain't
matter.
doing
It
Oh,
nothing.
doesn't matter. There's
please
there's
stop.
there's players
Please
that
stop.
has
E.
the same years as
Please
He
RJ,
stop.
was
and they popping.
here last year, and
This
he
dude
put
try to
good
switch the narrative so
Every
crazy. But
so
see,
many
E, that's
times
the
though.
reason why you shouldn't be. That's the reason why you shouldn't be overrating him. You know what I'm
So
saying?
what
Like it don't
narrative
work
did I
that way where
switch?
you could just
What
use his
narrative did
age
I
as is
switch?
because his age don't matter, bro. Like everybody's in the NBA. These a bunch of young dudes in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? There's some people
Right.
that's further along than others, and there's some people that still need to work on their craft or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, ain't
Yo,
nothing
and the
Now,
wrong with
real
I'm
that.
not saying RJ don't belong in the NBA. He's an NBA player. He could play
right,
on
Right.
any team, just like a bunch of good NBA players could play on any team. You know what I mean? But it's a
right, yeah,
difference between those stars, all stars, and those superstars. Now you're getting into a whole nother level. You in the penthouse now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's
but
down
if
in the
you
apartments with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Right.
difference. You already put him in the big house. Like, you know what I'm
you know
saying?
how
From the way you represent him, you already put him in the big house. And all I'm saying is, I don't
yeah,
see his skill set is there yet.
my thing
And
is I
from
got
this
high
preseason, I don't
expectations
see
for
nothing
him.
that changed in his game that makes him there. You
I
know
got
what I mean?
high expectations. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's for the team success. I got high expectations for him because I look at niggas like Kawhi
everybody
Leonard.
has. Yeah,
You
Saying
can
everybody
have
has.
whatever you want to have, but the reality is whatever you seeing is reality,
he was
Exactly.
a
not
three
whatever
and
you
D.
thinking.
When I say a nigga like Kawhi Leonard was a 3 and D nigga, when James Harden came in the NBA, he wasn't killing niggas like that. When Kobe came in, he wasn't killing niggas like that. That took time to come to. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? They coming in the
Kawhi,
NBA
but
averaging like
My
10 points a
thing with
game.
that
RJ
analogy,
came in,
anybody in the
I want to say
NBA
a
can be
nigga
a
like Kawhi
superstar.
Leonard was 17 points a
hmm
game, 40%. What's this is a trajectory at that point in his second year, averaging
so
17
so
points, 40% from the 3 point shooter. Players don't be doing that. I know
E
history. I
E
watch basketball.
E
Players coming in don't be average. They be averaging 20 points. He was a horrible free throw shooter in his first year. He was a horrible shooter in general in his first year. Came back his second year, fixed all that shit.
E. So do you have high expectation of Knox?
Hell yeah. Hell no.
Because
It's over for him.
all right, but that's the thing. That
Why is it
like it's
over
going
for
against,
him?
but it's going against your
It's over.
narrative
He had
because
a shot.
like
Didn't work out.
yeah, bro. But at the end of the day, it's the same thing as RJ, bro. Like you could see his body, his physique, bro. He's NBA ready. Like the only thing is that he's not taking advantage of it. And it's like you make an excuse for one, but you're not making an excuse for the other. It just destroy your narrative.
That's true, but they're two different players, RJ Barrett and Kevin Knox. That's not a great comparison.
It's still the same argument that you making. The same argument that you making, bro, is still destroy. Yeah, but it destroy your narrative, bro, right there, because you're going based on what they look like. You're not going based on what they doing on the floor.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And I'm only saying it because he gave him these. You know what I mean? He already gave him no award already before he even played the game yet. So that's why I'm like,
you have a primary option in Julius Randle. Nah, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. Finish.
Nah,
so we have a primary option, Julius Randle. He's the number one guy.
Oh, you finally admitting that?
I know that. That's evident.
Nah, you was against that.
He's the only star on our team, though. He's the only star on our team, though.
Well,
yeah, he was against that.
I will say that the Knicks, they have stars, but
he's the only superstar on our team.
But let me explain this. Julius Randle, the only thing that sets him a little bit
we got a star though. We got a
no. Let Nice finish. Let Nice finish, and then you can go.
My bad, Nice. I'm watching a football game too, so
let Nice finish, and then you can go.
So I see like that we have a couple superstars, but the only problem is that you saw Julius Randle what he did on the last game, bro. Like he took it to the next level. Like, bro, if nobody's making shot, fuck this. I'm taking the shot. Like that's the thing. Like exactly. I see that shit with RJ and I see that shit in Kemba. But are they actually doing it? Like Kemba, whenever he starts doing that, I'm telling you, the Knicks is going to explode. We just waiting for that moment. We know that he has the possibility and the capability. But so far, the only one that is doing it in our team is Julius Randle.
That's why I think that was our best game so far this preseason. I think because that was the game where we had to persevere. You know what I mean? Yeah. The other games just kind of like easy flowing. Everybody just clicking, doing their thing. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
So I think that I think that the game yesterday, I think that Detroit game, it kind of showed a lot because we could have lost that game. You know what I'm saying? Like we could have lost that game. And it's like we had to climb uphill and pull it together, and we wound up running away with the game. That game right there was the best game because it showed a lot of grit. You know what I mean? Like and our players that that we had available. You know what I mean?
And to be honest with you, you can't take any game for granted, bro. You gotta
that's what that taught me too.
You gotta learn how to win.
Because you Smoke. I know you had us just blowing out Detroit yesterday.
No. I know.
I mean, the way we was looking, bro. Game 1 and game 2. Who would think that we would be struggling with Detroit? You know what I mean?
You know what? To me, personally, I know how to think for myself, and I know how New York sports are. Right? New York sports is a drag. Right? So we may win, but it's not going to be like conventional. We're not just gonna blow nobody out. We're not just gonna. It's always gonna be like how New York life is, right? Hard, scrapey.
You're saying a struggle.
Like, hair pulling out, but then all of a sudden you know what I mean? Type shit.
The Knicks haven't been successful since 2000.
Thanks to Dolan, bro.
Don't even start that up.
Why you?
Don't start that. Don't start that.
Hey, I'm trying to make.
Can't wait.
Hey, Sean, I'm trying to make him give him props because at the end of the, like, listen, I like the Yankees, I love the Giants, but out of all the teams that we have in New York, the one that looks that we have something going on for the time being is the New York Knicks. Nobody, well, Brooklyn as well, but I never.
No, we're not worried about them.
Jersey.
Yeah,
That's always gonna be Jersey.
The
Jersey.
Knicks is
Yep.
gonna bring it. They gonna give the city. You know what I mean? They gonna keep the city lit for a
Mm-hmm.
while. You know what I mean?
Right.
The way the direction we
Yeah,
going,
hell yeah.
the Knicks is gonna have the city lit. You know what I mean? All the
Yep.
They
other New
will.
York
They will,
teams,
bro.
is, you know what I mean, they just gonna have to get it together. But the Knicks is
Second.
together right now. You know what I'm saying? From
Yeah.
top to bottom, front office, coach. That's why I don't understand why people still. I heard an analogy today. People saying they got, oh, we want Johnny Bryant to replace Tibbs, and y'all niggas is bugging.
They
You know what I'm
calling
saying?
for
Like,
new coaches
just dumb shit.
already.
That nigga's the
Just
coach of the year.
just people,
I
just
understand.
everybody just say they what they feel, or whatever. And I don't know how you could feel that way in this time that we in right now. But you still got people that don't like Tibbs because they want to see the rookies play. And if the rookies play, Tibbs lose his job, they cool with that, and we go nowhere. I guess they cool with that. But if Tibbs got to play for his life too, he got to play for his career and his family. So do you think he
But
gonna put his career in the hands of some rookies that don't know how to play the game yet,
Oh,
or he gonna have
McBride and
his
them, they
vets
just
in it?
got to the NBA. What did they
Do-
do in the what
But
did they do
he
in
said
the
it though. I give him
NCAA?
credit.
Hold
He
on.
said it.
Hold
He
on,
said
hold
it.
on, hold
He
on,
said
hold
he
on, hold
it's
on,
told
hold
just
on,
a
hold
lot
on.
of
Nick what
civil
he
war
Hold on, hold
going
on, hold
on
on.
in the
What did them dudes do in the NCAA to where these dudes need all the time in the NBA?
nothing.
nothing,
Yeah.
So fuck
nothing. It's
that,
just
nigga.
people personal
They're-
feelings.
you
That's
know
what I'm
what's the
saying.
thing, a legacy? The thing is that you just can't please everybody, bro. You will always
Yeah,
have a
there's
group
no
of
way you
people.
can.
Yeah. So you will always have
Fuck
that group of
There's no
trying
way
to.
you
people.
can.
Yo, fuck trying to.
But
Motherfuckers need to
That's
get
why I
out of
like
their
the Knicks.
feelings.
They don't even
Hold on.
try to please everybody.
nah, yeah, exactly.
Let me get them nice, real
Hmm.
quick, because I'm tired of this bullshit, right? Where motherfuckers always want these young players to play when they know only the older players win in the NBA, right?
That's a fact.
You gotta take your fucking lumps.
Right.
It's called
But you know,
having
a lot of these.
experience. So no, hold on. It's called gaining that experience so your mindset changes so you know how severe and serious the situation is, right?
Yep.
But
When
when
your
you
number gets
young,
Right.
called.
you might not understand that because you're just getting into shit. But when money is not as important to you, you start to understand what is.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Because no matter how much money motherfuckers get, it's not as important as motherfuckers make it seem, right? Being a solid person and knowing things and being well rounded is way more important than just having a whole bunch of paper, right? So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I think that these motherfuckers, you know what I mean? I lost it a little bit.
I mean,
Nah, I understand exactly what you're saying. It's like it's a lot of civil wars being fought. You know what I'm saying in the Nick community. You know what I mean? Like you got
Exactly.
some people that want this, you want people that want that, and that's why I said, man, nowadays I just try to think as much as a GM as possible. Fuck
but
having
yo,
a
what do you want
favorite
the
player
team
on
to
the
do?
team and
I'm
this, that, and the
listening, yo,
third.
no, yo. To be honest with you, Shaw, I
I'm
say the
past
same
that. You know what
thing.
I mean?
I say the same thing, and I hate to always refer back to this, but I got like a 2K mindset. What is best for my team right now? Like, yo, if you're not
Exactly.
doing it, I need to find the best way to get rid of you. Like, and it's not because I don't like you as a person, but you're not helping me get into my ultimate goal, which is we don't play NBA to collect checks. We play the NBA to win championships.
Bro, but look at this.
Teams
Look at
don't
this.
really make moves
If
for some
if
reason.
but listen to this. If
And
you're trying
people
to
get
be
fired
critical,
behind lousy ass teams and all that. Like you can lose your job for putting your all into somebody that ain't ready. You know what I mean?
but you know something is very
They
hypocritical
trade Ben
from
Simmons.
certain fans because
No, go ahead, nice.
once it comes to the point like that you guys making, let's say they start doing it in the way that they want. They want the rookies to play. All right, the rookies started playing in a way that they don't give enough time for the old cast or the veterans to actually do something. They start losing. And those are the same people that once we are not in the conversation of the playoff or nothing like that, they the same people,
Then it's
bro,
fire
that jumps in the
Tibbs.
exactly that jumps
The
in that
Knicks is
same
trash.
bandwagon. And it's exactly, and
Leon
that's what I'm
Rose need
saying.
to be
Like,
fired.
you
Dolan need
you
to
need
sell the team.
at
You
least
know the song.
Around a
at
little bit
least
longer.
yeah, but
Every
at
couple
least my,
years,
my, my type of
season
mentality
You
is
long.
like this,
know,
bro. If I want to see the young players play and I get it my way, but it's not going my way, hey, at least I give them credits for that, you know. But bro, these are the same fans, bro, that they be switching, bro. Like one day, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they share for it, and then when things is not going their way, but they want to seem that they right. Nah, the only thing we need you to do is fire Tibbs, Mother Flower. How you gonna say fire Tibbs if he actually doing what you actually said? Like they want to be acting,
Yeah,
bro, like they
and
never
we
even
look
said
horrible.
that. Exactly, bro. Like shit like that got me
We
pissed.
if we
But
play the rookies and we look horrible, y'all gonna say fire Tibbs. Like,
mhm.
come on,
There's no
man.
beating them. There's no
Like,
beating them.
stop. Be careful what you ask for, man. Because when we don't have a direction, most teams that don't got a real direction, a real identity, they play their rookies all day. You know what I'm saying? They're not
Mm-hmm.
even gonna bring veterans over there because they know veterans don't even want to be a part of no. What's that in the
Well, that's
background?
rebuilding mode. You know what I'm saying? Really,
real
um,
rebuild.
Yo,
Who
but
that? E?
what's up? What's up with RJ, bro?
RJ, he's
In
still
what
young.
way?
He's out of college.
Bro, have you so the
We
way I
always
saw the
say,
game
yeah.
yesterday, bro, it was only glimpse. Like I couldn't actually sit down and watch the whole game, bro. But I'm seeing the box score, bro. 11 field goal attempted, and he only made 3. And out of 3, like 3 points, he attempted 5 and he only made 1. How could you have any type of excuse being an RJ fan? And I also predicted that RJ is gonna pop this season. But with numbers like that, bro, there's no
How
way
many
you're gonna be
assists he
popping.
had? How many assists he had?
It's,
Say it again.
How many assists did he have?
he ain't had no
6.
choice but to pass the ball.
Hold up. How many? You said 6. What about rebounds?
He had 7 rebounds.
Yeah, 7 rebounds. Did he have any steals?
Cracks every time I go back.
Steals. How many
Not that
steals
I
he got?
know of.
He had
Yeah,
2 turnover.
You tell me, RJ.
did he get a block?
You don't feel it?
No
That don't
blocks.
matter. Listen,
You don't
but I'm
feel
saying he put up what 11 points, 7
What do you mean
rebounds.
it doesn't matter, bro? He shot 27%.
Wait a minute.
What are you talking about,
You
E?
don't feel it though.
You just talked about efficiency. Your whole argument was efficiency.
I'm like,
Nigga, he didn't shoot well. He still got some 6 assists and 7 rebounds. That factors in.
they removed me.
That's a part of the game too. I'm just being honest. He had a bad shooting night. Everyone has bad shooting nights. Some niggas shoot the ball 27 times a game. You know what I'm saying? And they have a bad shooting. That's a 927. That's horrible. He did other things because he wasn't hitting the shot. He got the rebounds. He got the assists. Get up there, play it. Come on, man. You want to win right now.
Girls that walk
He
like,
ain't ready, but he getting ready. See it. Preseason.
That man was 1 for 7 in the first half. And I was like, yo, what's going on?
But he
but it wasn't.
did was he sparked the Knicks getting back in the game.
You said what?
He was the spark for the Knicks. Him and Julius Randle sparked the Knicks getting back in the game.
Stop it. Randall was the spark. You see, you always trying to include him in or something. Like, you just can't call it for what it is. Like,
RJ ain't hit no shots.
Randall was the reason why we got back in that game, man.
No,
Yeah,
to be
man.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you.
I keep asking
RJ had his moments. He had his moments, bro. He had his third quarters where he might hit 3 threes.
and that's when they started coming
Yeah,
back.
bro, he only hit
Now,
1
we talk
three,
about
bro.
yesterday's game.
Yeah.
Oh, yesterday.
We talking about yesterday's game.
Oh, nah, he was trash.
He is saying that RJ is the spark that got us to like he was the spark that made us win the game. And I'm like, once again, you trying to exclude Randall.
Randall hit 3 threes in a row, dog. What you talking about? That took the game over.
I'm talking about what sparked the team.
Brother, the game was 68 to 69. Who hit 3 threes in a row?
RJ had a lot
Nah,
to
fuck
do with
all
that.
that.
I'm taking
The
my
game
hands
was-
away out of that. He only hit 3 goals.
The game was 68 to 69.
What it is.
Hit 3 threes in a row.
That factors in. That's how you gonna win. You need everybody to contribute.
Nah, fuck contributing, nigga. Who hit 3 threes in a row? Nigga made the score 10.
Man, if we can contribute from everybody, even McBride.
See, the reason why I'm saying this to you, E, is because your language always change. You go from RJ should be the number one option and he's gonna be a star to now you talking about his contribution is the reason why we won that game. Now he's a contributor. I've been saying he's a contributor.
Let me say,
I'm talking about a
this?
preseason game.
Let me say, yo, E. To be honest with you, I like RJ Barrett, but I only got the RJ Barrett because it was way cheaper than the Julius Randle. I'm saying, I'm just telling you, nigga, I didn't buy it because I wanted it, nigga.
That jersey's hot though. Number 9
that
on the
mean a lot though, don't it, fellas? Am I making that up?
That's jersey. I'm about to get that jersey.
For the last few months, E, I've been telling you that I see RJ as a contributor to this team. And you was arguing me down that he's way more than a contributor. Now you saying he's a contributor.
Just say a role player, nigga. Just say it. Role
Everybody got to play a role. You know what I mean?
Man, he's a contributor. That's the way it is.
Who's the superstar?
Yeah, like a lot of players in the NBA.
But who's the superstar?
Contributor.
It don't mean that he can't be a star, but I just tell y'all need to finish our breakfast and stop overrating him. Let him contribute until his contributions add up to him being what y'all saying it is. Right now, it ain't that.
I'm gonna pass this to the F. Hold on.
He got like an 83 or some shit in 2K. That's his
hold on. I'm gonna pass this to the FAB.
Okay, we talking about real life. We ain't talking about video games.
I'm saying they race the players. You know what I'm saying? LeBron like a 99, 98. So you know, it race the players. Yo, you just talking about
video games, bro.
Yeah, the rating. That's what I rate him. He's not.
We talking about real life games. We talking about the game, E.
I don't know, then.
We're not talking about video games,
right? They update the rosters every week on 2K now, so they give their proper rating. You know what I'm saying, if I was playing the game, I'm playing with Michael Jordan. Or I play with RJ Barrett because Michael Jordan he's not here 99. I want to play with that.
But Michael Jordan in real life is on the. He's a owner.
In real life, he's 99.
No, in real life he was a 99. He's not anymore.
With the all-time Chicago.
In real life he's a zero because he don't play basketball no more.
Bro, E, as much as you love a particular player, like even my favorite player is Emmanuel Quickly, and he did nothing yesterday.
Your favorite player is Emmanuel Quickly?
Yeah. For some reason,
on the Knicks, I'm just serious. The league.
Nah, not in the league. Just for the Knicks. But
I just had to ask.
Nah, you good because even there's fans that is let's say they're fans of Kevin Knox, but my problem always persists. It's only one thing, bro. You cannot have like some type of illusion just because you like a particular player that whenever he's having a bad night, you always have a freaking excuse. You know, just might as well call it for what it is and just be like, man, it wasn't his day. Yeah, he looked like trash. It's okay for you to say that, bro. If he didn't play all right, stop having fucking excuse, bro. He didn't play well. Huh?
I would say that shit.
Yeah, but you ain't said that shit yesterday, bro.
Nah. Hey, you be always making excuses for RJ, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He inexperienced. He's not James Harden yet, but he on the James Harden trajectory. He's about to be Kawhi Leonard in a couple years. Bro, we be lit.
Nigga, that's
what you talk and we
hot for the sky.
You expose yourself.
He don't think we recording this.
I got high expectations.
No,
and you could have it, but you got to be realistic, bro.
You have high delusions,
expectations. They don't be talking like y'all. I'm like, nah, I ain't feeling this. Nigga.
He think we still talking backstage. He don't know this being recorded.
Yeah, he definitely. This nigga's tripping.
All right, so let's give him the
I'm the one drinking and smoking though, nigga.
But let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Based on last night's game, what do you think of RJ?
Ain't that how I should be acting?
I think that he's gonna be he's gonna be an important part of the team. He's gonna be.
All right, did he play well?
Season, nigga, not his career.
He was already an important part of the team.
Answer, nigga.
That was a nice question.
I don't want to fuck that. I don't want no broad.
Yeah, but I said based on last night.
Yeah,
based on last night.
don't backpedal. He been an important part of the team. I've been saying that for since I met you.
You act like we don't.
You were saying he was more than that. You know what I mean? Like
because the Knicks wasn't
I've
doing.
been saying he's an important piece.
First. But then as soon as RJ stepped up his game and he was playing D the whole game. But as soon as he did, then the Knicks started going and went back to last year. Julius said, "All right, I got it. Do your job. I'm gonna take over."
What game you talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
What game you talking about?
Funny, E. you funny,
What game you talking about? E? You talking about yesterday?
Yeah, you talking about.
It was Randall that sparked all of that, bro. It was Randall that sparked the team to get going. Don't try that. RJ started playing D and he sparked the team. No, he didn't, man.
Bro, you know
no,
who
he
they playing
didn't.
for,
Stop.
right? They playing for Tom Thibodeau, bro. That he's a defensive player. Like, what are you talking about?
When he stepped his game up, the Knicks started coming back. And as soon as they got back, Julius Randle held it down for the Knicks. He didn't let them go back down.
And this is no. That's not how it went. And you know that's not how it went, bro. Like, come on, man.
Shot.
I get offended when people start assaulting my intelligence, man. Like,
yeah, but remember, he knows about basketball more. So we don't know basketball, bro.
Legacy can't let him slide with the bullshit.
Because it's straight up bullshit. Like, come on, man. Like, stop, man. You making yourself look crazy, man. You making yourself look crazy. So even in his bad offensive games, you gonna sit up there and make excuses for him?
Who's bad offensive game?
We talking about RJ, bro.
Houdini, man.
Nah, he wanted to. Those folks like to play dumb, like they don't know what we talking about. I said play dumb. I didn't say you was dumb.
We talking about
play
RJ.
dumb.
I would say
he's talking about RJ for the last 7 minutes. And he's like, "Who we talking about?"
Yeah. Play dumb me insinuating. You know what we talking about, but you pretending we don't.
I know y'all.
God bless you.
I didn't know what y'all was talking about.
God bless you, my brother.
All right, God bless me. Next question.
God bless you.
Pray for E. Pray for E.
You literally proved my point with your statement, my nigga. Like
that's like a
pray for that young man.
I knew what we was talking about, but I didn't know what we was talking about. What?
Yeah. Well, you was asking questions about what he was doing in the game. Now then, I stepped away for a second, and I came right back, and I was like, "Oh,
like a politician. You sound like one of those politicians that be trying to confuse you with language, but you understand English, and nigga just say some backwards shit, and then just expect you to just go with it. Fuck no, nigga. What?
It's a dead sign, man. I lost.
Fuck no, nigga. What? I knew what y'all niggas was talking about, but I didn't know what y'all niggas was talking about. What? Nigga, what? Nigga, what? And if I made that up, I would let it go, but I didn't make that up. You said that.
Yeah, this
start all over.
All right, let's start all over.
No, don't start all over. Don't start.
Right. So there's a moment for you
to stick to your gun. It's just sad.
But you heard me. There's a great moment for you to stick to your gun. But on what we're talking about right now, bro, you can't stick to your gun. You just gotta give it, bro. Like he played like trash and he looked like trash yesterday. It's not saying that he's not going to be a potential. Who knows? He might be like just like you said. He could be the next. What's his name? Kawhi Leonard, if you want to say. But for the time being, he's still playing like trash. Just say it, bro.
I respect that. You got high expectations too. I fuck with that. Yeah, I respect the hell out of that. Because that's the way you look at it.
Yeah, but he still played like trash. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's your.
It's really not about how nobody look. It's not about how nobody look at it. It's just that everybody looking at it for what we saw. You know what I mean? And that's all we calling out. We talking about one game. We're not talking about the future of RJ Barrett. You know what I mean? We just talking about the game we saw last night.
But yo,
you making it act like his career's on the line. Like,
but no, that's not a we can't talk about RJ. RJ is a sensitive subject, bro.
It's like practice.
RJ is like RJ is damn near like. I'm not gonna say that because that's extreme, but I would say this, right?
You can say Shuttlesworth.
No, he not Jesus Shuttlesworth. His Jimmy ain't that clean. I'm not gonna say it. Nah, fuck that. He not. I know a nigga that. Well, I know basketball, and he not that. Like, I
No.
think RJ it got a lot of potential, but he not that. Like, I'm just so sad that in his draft that 1, 2, and 3 was such a big drop off. Like,
Well,
I'm
who would you have taken? Who would you have taken in that draft? You had the number 3 pick. Tell me who you would take.
I'm taking Ja Morant, bro.
You can't pick down Morant because you got the number 3 pick.
Then I'm taking RJ.
You're gonna take RJ. Take him. He's
Or
like
no. Or Michael Porter Sr.
nigga. Michael Porter. No, man.
Michael Porter.
That's true, bro.
Porter.
He's looking better.
I'm taking Michael Porter, nigga.
Michael
I'm
Porter
taking
was
Michael
like,
Porter, nigga.
Nah, Michael Porter was from Kevin Knox draft class.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
like 4 years
Then
ago.
I'm taking Michael Porter over Kevin Knox.
Me too. I agree with that. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. With the bad back and all.
With the bad back and all. Facts.
Imagine we had him and RJ. Woo!
Yeah, that's building something right there. If you had Michael Porter and RJ on the stand.
Around, man.
What was the yo Shaw? You might know. What was the bulldog from Looney Tunes name? The dad bulldog.
Damn, I forgot.
That's what Kevin Knox remind me of. He remind me of the dad. He don't remind me of Scruff. He remind me of the dad.
We getting the max, right? They paying him. He want the max. He a max player.
That nigga shit look like a.
Who want the match?
A bulldog.
They gave him the match. They gave him an extension. They already gave it to him like last week or so.
The max though, that's a lot. That's
Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah.
Michael Porter Jr. Come on, bro, he's worth it.
Think he worth it?
Yeah, that kid is nice, man.
I don't know if he's worth it, but yeah, because he got the back injury.
Yo,
he's nice, so he got the back
he not better than RJ, is what you saying?
At this point, hell yeah.
Oh, I thought you was about to spit hyperbole on my podcast.
He don't really mean that,
but you for 5 minutes. Cause
he don't really mean that.
I know he don't. He just said it because he thought he had to. Don't let peer pressure get you. You can say whatever you feel.
I do.
I mean, you kind of not here because you kind of like, kind of all over the place. But
I'm like the alter ego.
Nah, you know what? I think at this point, after all these episodes, bro, like you're the protagonist, right? Like you're like we're the bad guys and you're the hero. Know what I mean? But in reverse. Know what I mean? Like you say a lot of things that don't make no sense, and we debunk everything you say, and then people like eventually they'll love to hate you, and then we'll debunk everything you say, and then you know what I mean? Like that's the show.
Love first. So love.
No, but you said that people say that we be bullying him. You know what I mean?
Yo, people did say that to me, like, but I don't think that's true because I don't think that's true. You know what? I'm not gonna say it online, but I'm gonna put it in a private chat. But I know exactly what I'm about to rename my show to. You feel me?
What, the Dave Chappelle?
Nah, fuck no.
I love it.
I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna put it in a private chat. Here, I got.
You can put my name on the show too. I'm gonna be co-host. I'm gonna be the co-host. That's what's up, man. I appreciate that. I gotta read this shit.
I got you.
Are you putting it on the private chat or?
Yeah, nah. Yeah, I got you, bro. Hold on.
Wait, man. You know they got controllers out there. Them boys be wilding.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Sometimes you gotta tell people how it is, man.
It's a private.
Can you don't see it?
I see
Yeah, I
it.
see it now.
Oh. I've been thinking
Yeah,
because I can't just be specific to the Knicks when I want to talk about other broad topics, but
Hmm.
you know what I mean. So I've been, you know,
For
circulating in my
sure.
brain trying to figure out how I can expand in my mind to where we can expand ultimately, and I can still include my G's. You feel me? And we can talk about those topics as well.
Kill.
Oh God.
Mm. Yeah, I
it's
feel you.
gonna be a crazy 82 nights though. So we're gonna be able to do a lot in these next 82 nights. Well, actually,
But I don't want to
83.
just stick on. I don't want to just stick on RJ all night because I get tired of talking about that nigga when his game is just mediocre, right?
That's what I'm saying.
NBA wise,
All right.
NBA,
So
NBA
I
wise, he's average, right?
I
Right
got a
now,
player. I got a player.
yeah, talk about it.
You don't know who I'm about to talk?
Go ahead. You say you got it. Go ahead.
Taj Gibson, the mechanic.
Look,
Yeah.
this nigga want to talk about Jason Statham right now.
Nigga, he a beast. That's why.
Nah,
Bro.
But you
Taj
want to,
Taj did Taj impressed me so far in the
yeah, he
preseason.
talking
Like
about
he
Jason
definitely
Statham right now, the
He
mechanic, Taj
bro,
Gibson.
he's playing better than a lot of young bugs, bro.
he looked like yeah. He's solid. Yeah. Yeah.
Most important.
Taj game been nothing but solid. I mean,
I
you could
remember
tell that
somebody told me,
he's been working on his body, he's been working on his craft, you know what I mean? And it
Yeah.
shows, you know what I'm saying?
but
Like nobody had
but
no expectation for Taj. But
even
it seemed
about
like he
Taj,
taking
bro.
all the you know what I mean?
He
One
practicing
one
with
thing I
Julius Randle. You know, how Julius Randle just got all of it nights on all of a sudden. He been practicing with that.
Nah, bro. Like Taj be playing with his heart, bro. Something that I see, bro. Like not a lot of
Yeah.
like you could have, let's say, the capability and not the productivity. I'm talking about like the capability of actually being a scorer. But Taj Gibson, if his shots is not going in, he always revert on something else. Like, all right, let me do something else so that my team could win. It's not all about him. That's one of the main reasons I
Mm-hmm.
love Taj Gibson, bro. Like I know
Yeah.
that in one of the podcasts, it was like telling me, "Nah, Taj Gibson, he's washed." I'm like, "What are you talking? Are you talking about Taj Gibson from the Knicks?" Nah, I disagree. Like Taj Gibson since last season, bro. Like Taj Gibson, I seen him making plays, bro. That I was scared. I thought
Yeah.
that dude was about to get hurt.
In the
That's
playoff.
how. Yeah, that's how much heart he always put in. And plays like that, man, I love to have it in our team, bro. We need players like that, bro.
Dirty work players.
Mhm.
That'll do the dirty work for the team. And he's showing he got some footwork. Wow. Shooting a three.
Mm-hmm.
He could be a key contributor if he could keep that production up. Just be
Bro,
consistent.
his field goal is almost 3 times better than RJ last night. His 3-point attempt and made is like almost 3 times better than RJ last night. So,
Yeah.
and we talking about this old cat, bro. He's coming out of nowhere,
What
bro.
RJ did in the first and the second game. Let's talk about the first and the second game. I'm curious. Yeah,
Bro,
I hit down.
since all the games, let me tell you something. If you want to go there, I'm telling you right now, since day one, he played phenomenally. Like I could go
About to look
back,
it
but
up.
I'm telling you, it's not gonna be looking good on you.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, about Taj?
Yeah, like he always play, bro. He
Nah,
posts
yeah.
his number.
Taj did his thing. In game one, he was dropping buck. He was doing everything. You know what I mean? Like
That's what's
Mm-hmm.
up.
he definitely showed up. You know what I mean? Like he been solid. Him
Yeah.
and I'm gonna have to say him and Randall they've been like the most solid so far. You know what I mean? Like
And
they
I think
mind is on a whole different. You know what I mean? D
when,
Rose
when
been solid.
yeah,
Veteran. Like a
when
vet.
when 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 it comes to with Julius Randle, bro, I feel like he
It's
popped
why you
yesterday.
need veterans.
Like he was saying,
Yeah, he
like man,
went off.
mm-hmm. Because comparing from day
He
one
had
and
this
stuff,
spark in him. Like we not losing this game.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Preseason now, he's like Tom gonna
Something
get out.
clicked in him, man. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
because Tom taking everything serious. They not gonna play no games this year. They not gonna be playing around with no team. You know what I mean? Like night in and night out, they gonna be playing to win. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's something that everybody on the team got to get used to. It's no slacking. You know what I mean? Like if you get beat, you get beat. but you better put your heart out there. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah,
we signed
definitely
somebody
so.
today. You heard about it?
Oh, we did. I know we
Yeah,
let go Bacon. We already grabbed somebody.
yeah. We signed Goodwin from the Atlanta Hawks.
Oh, what? I remember. I heard of him. He was
He had
Aaron Goodwin,
he had
Amos or Namus.
no, not Aaron was it Brandon Goodwin?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
yep.
Oh, okay. He was just talking about that situation the other day.
Oh, he was the one that said his
You heard,
block clock
Nice?
and shit.
Yeah.
Oh Lord! Oh man, I'm loving life.
Yeah. I forgot to hit you up about that. Did I send you something about that, Nice?
I believe I sent it to you. Yeah, I believe I sent it to you. Like I saw
Oh,
that last
you
night.
sent it to me?
But I had no idea that it was literally the same person that we was talking about. That they
That's
actually signed
crazy.
today.
So we picked them up.
Yep, we picked him up because remember he got suspended for the whole year.
Oh, we got something like that. Okay.
Nah,
Oh,
he
we
not
did.
suspended.
Nah, he got suspended, bro,
He
for the
had
whole
the
year.
he
For the whole year, they told
not
him just like that.
suspended.
Suspended. They said it just
He
like
had
that.
his season
Suspended.
ended because he had the blood clots.
All right. So what do you call that if he's not playing throughout the whole year?
It's
What
not.
we get?
It's not a suspension.
So
Brandon
just
Goodwin
literally
from
he
the
got
Atlanta
fired.
Hawks. No,
Might as well.
it was like an injury. It was a season ending
Mm,
injury because he had blood
gotcha,
clots from taking that thing.
I
bro.
think he had
I'm
That
telling
COVID.
you,
thing thing?
The New
Yeah,
York
that
story,
thing
bro,
thing.
is. But the New York story, bro, is going to be lovely if he overproduce, and people's going to be like, damn, and they got rid of him because of that, and look what he's doing for the New York Knicks. I would
Yeah,
love that story to come through,
Right.
bro.
Wow, that's crazy, yo. That's bug how things work, though, yo.
it's more
Mm-hmm.
depth. I said,
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking. He was. Matter of fact, he was on Twitch having a conversation,
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
what happened to him. Like he caught the clocks and all that, and you know what I'm saying, they ended his
He was
season
going
behind
against
that,
it.
and then he was talking
Yeah,
about he was talking about how remember they when Atlanta Hawks made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, he was saying that he was mad because he wanted to play, you know what I'm saying? And he
yep,
was like, yo,
yep.
we would have did way better if I'd have played, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
but I couldn't play. I mean, they restricted him from playing because of his blood clots or whatever. But he said the blood clots were slowing him down. Like he said that he
Yeah,
couldn't run up the court like that. He
he was
felt
feeling
tired and
tired.
winded, and
Yeah,
he didn't know what was going on. You know what I mean? So he went
but
to the doctor, and they said, "Yo, you got blood clots."
the people on the chat, they was telling him like it can't be that it can't be that, and he respond, "How you gonna tell me? How you know it's not that? I'm telling you, like I was
Exactly.
100% before I took that, and after I took that,
Yup.
that's what it came with. So how can you tell me? How can you be for sure? You telling me I'm not like that's
Exactly.
not a for sure thing, but how could you be for sure that it wasn't that? I'm telling you, these people.
Especially an athlete.
Mm-hmm. Bro, he's
Especially an
telling you like.
athlete. His body is his every. That's his bread and butter. You know what I mean?
But what else do you actually need when he's saying that I felt 100% before that, and right after I took that, oh man, I started feeling like slowish, sluggish. I couldn't even think right. I
Uh
couldn't
huh.
move. Like I started
Yep.
breathing. My breathing wasn't there. Like how you gonna tell me it's not that?
Yeah, that's what he said.
I'm telling you,
That's what he
this
said.
might be
So
one of
Atlanta
those.
let him go. They didn't re-sign him.
Mm-hmm.
How long he been in the league?
I'm checking it out right now.
Huh?
I'm checking it out right now. All right, he been in the league since oh, this is his first what? Saying 21. Oh no, I take it back. 3 years. So since 2018.
Oh, so he didn't even fulfill his rookie contract.
Uh-uh. So Denver traded him to Atlanta or something happened
So
between
he
that.
so he can't. Is this going on 3 years or this is going on his fourth year right now?
This is his fourth.
18, 19, 18, 19.
Yeah,
All
this is
right,
his
this
fourth.
is fourth. All right.
Hmm.
So they just cut him then.
Yep. Yep.
Wow. I gotta check out his. I gotta check out his style of play. I don't really know nothing about him like that. But he was talking like he was a contributor. Like he was like, "Yo, we would have won if I'd have played."
I'm
I'm
seeing
like,
his stats.
"Word."
Yeah, I'm looking at his stats. It doesn't look too like nah, it doesn't look flashy at all. But I'll give it to him for that. Like, hey, there's players, bro, that they be coming out with a vengeance. You know, like they want to prove something.
Yeah,
And when they felt like that the team that they was repping, bro, did them dirty, man. Sometimes they be coming in with a vengeance, bro.
yeah, that is dirty though. You know what I'm saying? Like if you just cut him because of his illness that he caught. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he caught him
That's kind of
because
like y'all wasn't in
the
his corner.
league. Yeah, the league told him to do it. Like pretty much, they telling the whole every player to get it. And now that he's in that situation, it's like they just wash him. Like, yeah, we don't accept that responsibility.
What y'all think about that John Gruden
Mm.
situation?
What's up,
What you think about that John Gruden situation?
Yahoo?
That nigga
John
fucked
Gruden.
up. He let his views.
Ja Rule?
John
John Gruden.
Gruden.
John Gruden from the
John
the Raiders.
John Gruden fucked up because like that shit my man was talking about earlier. I ain't gonna say no names, you know what I mean? But you know these boys they be having their old boys club, nigga, that we not included in. You feel me? And
Yeah,
they like to say certain things, man. And
the good old boys.
to be
Ain't a
honest,
lot.
like to be honest, I'm not surprised because in the groups of friends that I have, like not like whether it be currently or previously, you know what I mean? Like we say things that might be inappropriate sometimes, like you know what I mean? So it is what it is. Like I'm not a sensitive ass nigga. I don't need nobody handouts or nothing like that. Like I'm good. But for those that feel like they may, you know what I mean? It's a whole bit. It's a whole difference. Like you know what I mean. Those for those who may feel like they how do you say like not represented or stuff like that, then you know what I mean. Then if he've offended you, then I respect that. You know what I mean. But he hasn't offended me because I don't really care what he thinks. So that's how I stand on it. You know what I mean?
I think he just got caught. He talk like that all the time. His ass got caught, and now people opening up like, oh, we got to punish him. I think like 15 years
I think
ago they
the
didn't let him
problem
open
is
up.
that we put too much value into people's opinions that don't give a fuck about how we live.
And
So
so coach, the owner
that's
still
my
wants to hire the
that's
nigga.
what I meant. Like
Huh?
I don't care what he think because he doesn't affect my daily life. He ain't paying my bills. He ain't, you know what I mean? He not helping me grow as a person or any. I don't know him. So why do I care?
So if he was he said some racist shit. Well, did he say? He
I
said
don't
something.
care, bro. Like what he
No,
thinks doesn't affect me, so I don't fucking care.
I'm just talking about the situation though. Like
No, but
you got
even in this
restrictions.
situation, if I'm being honest, he made an observation, right? He said the black dude had big lips. He does,
That's true. He does.
right? Like,
But the other shit was a
let's
lot.
keep it like he called the commissioner a p word, a pussy. He is
I'm saying niggas is getting canceled for nothing. They had to try some shit on him. Cause
like,
what happened to the nigga? They about to cancel David Chappelle.
you know where they got him when he got a openly gay person on his team, and he said, "I hate that the NFL is trying to push for openly gay dudes on the." That's where he got
Queers. He
right
called them
there.
queers. Saying I
Boom.
hate for queers. Some shit like that.
And you said, God, right there. Bam. You're
He got
dead.
caught. But they talk like that. Think about it.
Come on, bro. We
In
all talk like that, bro.
2011, bro.
They ain't not just they, nigga. That's where I get mad. Cause we all talk like that.
I'm talking about using the word queer and shit. And you know what? Kind of, I agree with you. We do kind of talk like that.
We all
Everybody
talk
does.
like
Right,
that,
you're
bro.
right,
I
you're right.
don't
He
know where
got
you
caught.
from, nigga.
He
I don't
got
know where
caught.
you from.
No, you're right, right.
I don't call it caught, nigga. I'm like, yo, I've been to people's house. I've met people family. I've learned people enough to know where we all got fucking people that think outside the box in our family.
Right.
They're gonna say some uncomfortable shit that might, if you sensitive, bitch, it might hurt your feelings. If you're not, then you gonna just be like, oh, that's him. But
Right. That shit is true. He got caught though, and they canceling
I don't
people.
really think
Hands down, he would have just got a warning.
I wouldn't say I agree with his sentiments, but I wouldn't say I disagree with his sentiments.
He got caught. That's all I said.
He made an observation about a black nigga, like, oh, he got big lips. Yeah, he do.
But I mean, anybody, like you said earlier,
He
you
made
said
another. He made another observation about the commissioner. He's a pussy. Sometimes he is, right?
that was an observation.
I think where the only place he fucked up was saying like, I don't think the NFL should have openly gay players, right? That's touchy.
Yeah, nowadays, yeah, you can't do that shit.
But come on, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
They
yo,
know
it's
this shit is. Come on, bro. They know this shit is an old boys club, bro.
yeah, it is. It is. It is.
Know what I
Like
mean?
I ain't gonna. I'm gonna
This
say
shit.
I heard something on the news saying that black people they won't let black. You know what I'm saying? It was like an observation, and they won't let. And I'm sure you heard this before. They won't let black people into that to buy NFL teams. I'm sure you heard that.
I care less, bro. To be honest,
I'm just
but
being honest. And
uh,
that's it's true though. I
I think
agree
it's
with that.
more
They
crazy
don't
when
want to
people
be a part
say
of the
that
club.
males should tell other males that locker room talk is crazy, right? When
Yo,
I heard shit like that, I'm
yeah.
telling you the truth. Like, whether nigga, why would you want to be in an all boys club so you can convert to the all boyisms? Nigga, I'm good. Like, sometimes you need to create your own clubs instead of trying to get into other niggas' clubs.
Yo,
You know
one
what I
of
mean?
them
Oh
niggas
God.
said
But
that something about
I'm
the
just
asylum.
saying,
Inmates can't run the asylum. Like when I heard that, I was like, wow, they're bold with this shit. Like that was blatantly bold. How are you gonna say that? And
I don't think that's blatant or bold. I think that's just a statement. You know what I mean?
you
That's an
shouldn't say
opinion.
shit like that. That's the type of shit people talk this, people say that. Shit like that.
I think just people magnify it. Like, so you looking at it with a magnifying glass, right? Blows it up to a spectrum, bro. It's just one person. He doesn't control millions of people's lives. He just controls the
A
people that work
position,
for him.
somebody in his position and with his power, you gotta automatically know I can't do that. Like if you see a fire, you're not gonna step in the shit because it's automatic. You gotta know that. You can't do that. But he didn't care and he did it anyway.
But you
That's
gotta
why I'm like,
understand that when a person's, you gotta understand as well, when a person starts their business, they might not understand that it might explode to the gravity that it might explode to, right? So you
that's
can't
cool, but that's
expect
not
it.
okay. That's
So
not
so
okay.
a person's supposed to change their views just because they have a business.
Damn right. You gotta adjust the motherfuckers or something at least. You can't. You gotta adjust them. That's like that slave mentality type thought process.
I don't think it's a slave mentality, nigga, because you work 5 days a week and you get off 2 days a week.
You pointing your finger like, you know what I'm saying? Like literally, he's pointing your finger. You do this.
I haven't pointed a finger at anybody. All I've done is be objective, and I'm not defending the owner, but what I'm saying is if I own a business, right, and you work for me and I pay you, right,
Mhm.
what else do I owe you? You commit the service and I pay you for that service that you committed. What else the fuck do I owe you?
Nobody, these motherfuckers ain't prisoners. They play for your team. They signed up to play on your team. How you gonna call them a prisoner? That's disrespect, man. You don't see that. I don't know what's wrong with you if you don't see that, man. Seriously though, it really is.
I think that's an opinion. I don't think me to be honest, son, I don't jump off every little weird shit a nigga say because I don't let people control my emotions.
I'm just saying, that's what I saw.
Me personally, like, oh, jump out here and let this man control my emotions because he said, let the prisoners control the asylum. Oh, wow. And then you do exactly what they want you to do. Be reactive instead of being proactive. Fuck that, nigga. I'm proactive. I'm not reactive, my
It's
nigga.
proactive. You saw DeAndre Hopkins said trade me. I'm being proactive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got to be proactive, nigga. You can't be reactive because
I don't think
they
racist
think they
motherfucker.
know us and they think we stupid, nigga. So you got to be proactive, not reactive. Know what I mean,
Yeah.
straight
I
up,
was
and
just saying.
that's why I move the way I move. Best way I can say it.
But yeah, man, that's cool.
Any final thoughts on the Knicks?
Saying, man, y'all need to chill a little bit
I'm
on
not gonna
Knicks
hold.
going
I'm
to
not
the chip, man.
Chip.
Knicks going to the chip, man.
Any final thoughts, Easy?
You know why? Because R.J. Barrett about to average 27.
So
But this
get
nigga
the
being sarcastic, bro. We
the
don't need no. We need
megaphone for
closing
that.
statements,
No,
not
I ain't being sarcastic.
sarcasm.
Shout that
I
everywhere.
ain't being sarcastic, man. I
Shout
don't
that.
gotta shout it. You shout it.
Open your window and shout
I'm
that
just
out.
going with your flow, man.
Shout that. Shout it.
Tell you
27
one
points.
thing, man. That he got a bag. He got a bag on the way. He better do something.
Facts.
If he want that back, he better do
He
something.
better do something.
Yo,
Oh, he want that bag.
nah, he gonna get that bag too. On that note, fellas,
That max deal.
you know what I mean? I do
Yeah.
got a occasion in the morning that I gotta tend to. You feel me?
Yeah,
I
I got
appreciate
some
y'all.
things I gotta do right now.
Know what I mean? I appreciate y'all strong brothers, my kings, holding it down with your boy. Certain night, law
All the
owns.
time, man.
You feel me? On the Smoking Knick, you feel me? I'm gonna drop this bomb and we're gonna get out of here, you feel me? Just under the 130 mark. Know what I mean? For everybody that did tune in, for everybody that didn't tune in, know what I mean? It don't matter. We don't care. But we talked about a lot of things, you feel me? We didn't talk about a lot of things, you feel me? But it is what it is. This is Smoking Knick, you know what I mean? We gonna get it together, you know what I mean? On God. And with that,
Regular
no, I'm gonna drop
season.
this bomb. Y'all fellas want to say adios one more time before I drop it?
I can't
I'm
wait
on
for
it.
it to start. A couple days.
All right. And on that note, braka.